out here on the Mount Si Trail. I am gonna go and summit Mount Si, I guess. Oh, this is different from the last time I was here. Some stairs here and it takes you down here. I came here and did this about 3 times, I think, 2 to 3 times last year. And I loved it, but a little nervous this time. There were some bear sightings and everything here too, but some other things have happened. But I'm very excited to be back out here. It is a pretty hard trail, 3,000 some feet of elevation, nearly 3,500 I think. But yeah, let's do this. Checking in, almost about like half a mile, I think, up the slope. I don't really know if I'm too far or not, but I can see kind of like some of the mountains and stuff in the background, kind of behind the camera. But looks like I'm fairly high up here. It's really getting to work out. It's pretty steep, but yeah. To kind of show y'all, it's pretty steep and switchbacky, but that's what I'm talking about. The mountains are just out there. So I'm kind of high up here, but yeah.
One eternity later.
So, checking in. I'm getting my butt kicked, but we're getting there. Progress is being made. Progress is being made, y'all. Whew. Y'all can kind of see we're higher up now. We're almost on par with some of these mountains out here. So we are getting high up there, y'all. So excited. Oh, man. Hi, back again. I am currently at the Mount Si and Talus Loop trail connector. So this way's Talus Loop, and the way back here is Mount Si. It's fun, y'all, but I promise you it's a workout. And here I am at this little bench here in memory of Giovanni Springolo, 2019. Oh. He began each year with the hike up to Mount Si. Wow. This is why I love coming out here. There's just so many different people from all walks of life coming out here for different reasons. I know me, myself, I have my reasons, but lots of information here. And we are kind of on a wooded bridge area of this here. Feel free to pause if you want to read some of this. But it is definitely something beautiful. This is one of my favorite areas to come because it's like a little deck and it just goes out to here. There's a little bench here. When I came here last, this right here, I think this part right here was closed because it was pretty broken and there had like some caution tape up and everything. But yeah, hear the birds. It's just so beautiful out right now. So I made it to this like really cool, funky looking rock formation here, carved out of the side. It looks like the mountain. I'm up here, y'all. Like far up here, and I'm still climbing. I got a lot more to climb, as you can kind of probably see up that way. Yeah. Whew. I've asked a few people here. Not too many out today, but also not too little. The parking lot was kinda not full, but getting there. I took the Trailhead Direct, which I just got on like at Denny or something, the very first stop that there was. But yeah, really short ride out here. It also stops off at the South Bellevue station. If you want to see the link across to Bellevue. But definitely doable, like for a day hike or something. But Mount Si, y'all, my favorite hike. As you can see, my allergies are getting the best of me today, so. Looks like we are nearing the top. This right here is the mountain that's right next to it. I think behind it's Mount Tenerife. Yeah. Trail kind of goes up a bit from here, and a few more switchbacks up that way here, and back and back and back and back, up. But I'm almost there. Woohoo! Yay! Fun times. I do like that this trail is well marked too. You can kind of see here they've put like an axe to make sure that like people don't go off trail. But it's kind of hard to go off trail, I think, here. Pretty self-explanatory where it's supposed to be. A few people ahead of me, people coming down as well. But yeah. I am currently at like I think it's like 0.3 mile mark, that right there. Let's see if you can see my finger. That right there is where I'm at. And Mount Si is just right up there. Camera doesn't like that, but yeah. And it's very pretty. There are a few people coming up and a few people coming down. A few people past me, but through this foliage right here is nearing the top of Mount Si. Very pretty. So I made it to the base of the rock climb. It's one of my favorite parts of this. Over there's a little something. There's some people over there, but yeah, pretty cool. I made it up. I climbed a whole lot, and I don't know what it is specifically about this trail, but anytime I feel like, oh man, this trail is getting too much, I think I might need to take like a really long break or turn back or something. It's always right before the end, so just keep going. Don't ever turn back, because you never know if you're just going to be right there at the top. But I made it. There is, you can see the people standing right up there. That is the haystack, and that is technically like the summit, like the top, but I am currently high enough. I don't need to be going up any further. But yeah, so happy to be here. I've been smiling this whole entire hike. I needed this. I really needed this to like reset me and to get me back into the jig of things, I guess. But yeah, so pretty. Just, man. Thank you for coming with me up this trek up Mount Si. Many more videos like this to come. Before I go, I totally forgot to show you guys and back this ish up with some proof. Here is the tracking from my Amazfit watch. It is, I would say, roughly about like 8 some miles. It is off point like 4 or 5 miles because I actually started it late, but yeah,